So many of you are new members to Toastmasters. You've signed up eagerly to join the club and you've taken the promise. And now you're getting into the roles of doing Toastmasters. The object of Toastmasters is self-learning. We can provide you mentors, we can provide you evaluators, but we cannot get you self-motivated if you do not have that strength within you. So you will find today that we are going to be going through basically the promise you made. This is a 15-minute presentation. I am cutting it down to 8. Therefore, I'm only talking about certain subject areas under each one. So the first slide, please, Connie. So let's talk about, go through them. Thank you. What it actually means to promise to participate. One is attend regularly. Again, by coming, you learn. Not only do you learn when you do something, you learn when you watch other people do it. Now, some people may say, well, I'm new. What can people learn from me? I actually learn my best secrets from the new people that come. I have seen Bev and Brad do many presentations, but it's you guys I learned to take information from. I love watching new people say, I wish I could do that. I try, I sometimes fail, I sometimes steal, but whatever it is, everyone we come up here, we learn from. Carefully preparing speeches. Speeches are not just coming up and speaking. Learn what they are trying to teach you within the manuals. I'm talking manuals because I'm old school. I know it's all online now, but learn what they are trying to teach you. They are trying to teach you certain skills, vocal variety, preparation, organization. And that's what you should be trying to learn and focus on within each speeches, what they are trying to do. An icebreaker, just getting up here and speaking is sufficient. And fulfilling all the assignments. Every role within Toastmasters teaches you something very new, very different. So take on those roles. We have guides to help you through it, but really they are here to help you teach. From a speaking role, evaluation role, to management of a meeting role, they're all there to give you a certain skill and a certain knowledge that you may not have in other opportunities. Next slide. So I'm going to focus a little bit about my presentation today on evaluations. So what is an evaluation? Of course, it's when somebody provides you feedback. But as an evaluator, you have a responsibility. That is coming prepared to be an evaluator. So if I'm doing a speech today on vocal variety, you evaluating me on my hand movement or other aspects may be valuable, but that's not what I'm trying to learn. Think of this way. You go to a cooking class, and if they begin teaching you mathematics, you're going, well, I might need this, but really I want to know how to make my pancake, right? So as an evaluator, you need to be evaluated on the skill sets you're trying to learn. So it's up to the speaker to come up to you and say, I'm trying to learn this today, focus on it. But as an evaluator, it's just as important for you to ask the speaker, what do you need for me to watch? Giving a general evaluation is cool, but you want to be specific to the tools that they want you to know. And why is this important for keeping the commitment? Because if someone's not providing you the feedback for what you need to learn, you'll soon not participate in each speech because they're not giving you what you're learning. You'll do a speech, you'll give it and come back to it. So focus on the learnings of each one. Serving as an officer, again, you'll hear me in about 2 months begging you to join the role as an officer. Now, the officer roles are important for running the meeting, but they're also an aspect for you to learn. You'll learn about organization, treasury, membership drive, social media. There's 7 different roles within the executive, and each one is a great learning opportunity that you may not you may not have opportunity elsewhere to learn. And like everything else in Toastmasters, you are not abandoned to learn those skills by yourself. They'll be there to help you and mentor you through those roles as a learning opportunity. Treating members with guests with respect and courtesy, that's common sense. We want everyone to be up here. We want them to not be afraid to come to a meeting. So I'm not going to say anything else more on that one. The next speech, next page, please. So again, the club is successful if we have sufficient members. If you have friends and if you're learning from it, don't keep it a secret from them. It's not embarrassing to say I'm a Toastmaster. Go out there and brag about it, saying, I've just learned how to do this skill set. I'm learning this that will help me in my job. I'm learning how to tell my husband how to behave better, and he's actually listening. Well, I'm sorry, that should be white, but I know how it works in my household. Is I get a lot of evaluation, and I provide some feedback that is politely listened to. But it does help you in your personal life, your and your professional life. The skills that you learn here. Follow the guidelines and rules. Again, it's very important that each and every one of us follow the rules and roles that we are wanting to do. It keeps a order of things. We teach you the Robert Rules of Orders, again, how to manage a big meeting. And it's really helpful. I go to a lot of volunteer meetings where the meetings are just a shambles. It's kind of like a giant coffee break where everyone's talking. But you go to somewhere where they teach you Robert Rules of Orders, you go, okay, this is how we manage it and get ideas and decisions made. And ethical standards, again, we are always in the ethical world right now, and we should know what they are. I'm not going to talk really a lot about this. Move on. So there are, again, several aspects. One is how you personally commit to taking on the roles and responsibility. Come prepared, know what you want to learn, and take your own learning into your hands. We will help with mentors, but it's up to you to learn. Prepared to help others. Proper, strong evaluations. Really key here in this group is that we evaluate on what people want to be evaluated on. Make sure you join up and volunteer for the different roles and assignments, including on leadership roles. As well, if you have friends, please invite them to come. Please tell them what a great opportunity you're learning from. And really, by keeping the commitment yourself, you will come on. I've been in Toastmasters for 25 years. At days I have ups and I have downs, but what I see and learn, overcome all those, and those are what I focus on. So I hope with this presentation, you learned a little bit about keeping the commitment. I expect you guys to do a lot of really strong evaluations and ask questions and ask your mentors and help and learn from within. Thank you very much.